And we are in full swing now with March FunNess. We'll be talking about it here on the Fun Astrology podcast, but also check out Subconscious Mind Mastery and our private Facebook group all week for tips, techniques, and exercises on how we can master the subconscious side of this once-ever time in Pisces. And we'll be enjoying the fun. The link to the Facebook group is at the top of funastrology.com. And welcome to the Fun Astrology Podcast for a new week, February 24th, Monday. Let's get rolling. Thomas Miller, thank you so much for joining us. I'll tell you what, I'm feeling the energy of our keywords. They have this little program generates these keywords. It's something I've had for a while. We used it for a while, and now I brought it back. And it really is interesting because across the board for the entire week, this program lists the keywords in order of strength. The strongest is happiness every day this week, except one. And that day, it's even in the second position. And then I look down and I see words like delusion, change, purpose, effort, commitment. And then I think, oh, this is tuning in to all the little nuances in the chart right now. It is going to be a happy week if you and I choose it to be. And it would be good to check in with Kristin to see if we're going to have some lucky days this week.
Hi, Thomas and Fun Astrology Podcast. Happy Monday. Today's energy is more cautionary, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are all lucky days. The energy shifts over the weekend and we move into something more challenging, so definitely be using this week to the fullest. To see more lucky days for March, join the Lucky Stars Club. Thomas and I can't wait to see you there. I hope you all have a lucky week.
Thanks, Kristin. And yes, the March Lucky Stars reports are out. If you didn't get it, be sure to send an email to our chatbot there on funastrology.com. We'll get you fixed up. And is that not amazing how the two basically sync up? Those keywords written by some Canadian programming company and Kristin's Lucky Stars, and they almost match. You can't make this stuff up. And you know, I've been seeing and hearing out there too that there were some good things potentially coming your way this week if you're living on your highest vibe. Let's go through a couple of touch points here. There will be a weekly video on the YouTube channel, so if you'd like to see more details of this and see the visuals, check out the weekly overview on YouTube, Fun Astrology Podcast channel. So the big thing today, Monday, is the moon wobble. If you back up 21 days from when it peaks in March, we start that today. I'm not going to go into the details of the moon wobble here. We'll do that in the video. It's kind of like Mercury retrograde on steroids. It's a wonky time, but we've been having wonky here lately, have we not? In the air with all these airplanes, etc. So a lot going on, but just realize now we have this as well. Mars, now direct as of 9 p.m. last night, is very strong. Watch for all the Mars things to show up in your life, including conflicts, challenges, even anger and aggression. It is super punchy right now. Venus is in the heavy shadow because it turns retrograde on Saturday. That's the same day that Mercury also enters its shadow period to go retrograde on the 15th. We're going to talk about March FunNess here in a minute, but you have a good moon to work with all day today, and then also the Pisces moon on Thursday and Friday. Where you don't have the moon with you so much this week is Tuesday and Wednesday and Saturday and Sunday. I'll show all of this on the video, but just make a mental note. All day today and then Thursday, Friday, those are your peak lunar periods. Tuesday and Wednesday, Saturday and Sunday, you might hold back. Mark those down in your notes. All right, now I'm trying to get to March FunNess here, but I don't want to overlook the fact that we have some very challenging energies in the sky. And that's what makes those keywords extra special, because what it's showing, what they are telling us is there is happiness in there if we choose to pursue it and to find it. But this window is between now and the middle to the end of April. We have a moon wobble. We have a strong Mars. We have a Venus that is slowing. That's going to affect relationships, partnerships. It's going to be a time for reflection. Old relationship flames might come back around during this time. And Mercury, obviously, is entering the shadow period next Saturday morning early, about 3 a.m. Eastern. Then throw on top of that we have two big eclipses coming up in March on the 14th, the blood moon, Pisces, Virgo axis, total lunar eclipse. And we have the partial solar at 9 degrees Aries on March 29th. I mean, this is a full bag of energy. And of course, we are moving so quickly now, too fast in my book, but we are moving so fast now to Neptune finally leaving Pisces. And basically, once it's gone, it's gone. But right now, today, here on Monday, everything is in Pisces. And I've mentioned as we've kicked off this March, I didn't want to use madness, even though it's a cool slogan, March Madness. I mean, everybody talks about it, but who wants to be mad? I mean, happiness is the key word of the day, of the whole week. So let's have March FunNess, which is something that has never been seen in the sky ever. I went back 1,000 years. Merriman said he's gone back 5,000 or 6,000 years. You look forward, I found it in 2,528, but it's not the same because it's not hovering over that 0 degrees Aries point that we're moving toward. So what we have in the sky right now is the one and only time ever that we will have this energy, especially this week, with the sun and the moon moving through Pisces and eventually then touching Saturn, the North Node, and Neptune as the whole thing moves on through March. So let's break this down. Why are we doing March FunNess? Well, because we have Saturn in Pisces. That's building the legacy of our future, literally, because everything is going to shift and pivot and change at 0 degrees Aries. And starting in late March with Neptune, both Neptune and Saturn will be hovering over that 0 degrees point for the next full year. And we have Neptune, the ultimate connection with the home office. It will be at that uber-critical 29-degree point starting next Tuesday. And the North Node of karmic destiny is now in Pisces. That will be there for the next about 18 months, so the wise, conscious soul will be mapping out their karmic destiny for the basically rest of your life. And yes, you might be 70 or you might be 20, and it doesn't matter. Right now, we have this opportunity in Pisces. When it leaves, we have a lot of potential changes and conflicts ahead of us. We know the world is changing, but this is our little window to square ourselves up under some of the most heightened connectivity to our source that has ever been in the sky. This is a time to literally determine our position in this future world, and it's going to affect, I think, everything eventually. So that's why we're using the Subconscious Mind Mastery podcast in conjunction with this to have the fun and games there with frequent episodes on tips and techniques and meditations and focus points that we can do to really take ourselves to our highest timeline. So I hope you'll come join us there as well. The episodes are being posted regularly. They are also on the Subconscious Mind Mastery video channel, YouTube channel, and then an expanded discussion about it in our Facebook group, the link to which is at the top of the funastrology.com website page. Just click to join. This is so special, and I wanted to make it special for all of us, so I hope you'll jump in and play. Check out Subconscious Mind Mastery, join the Facebook group. You can watch the Subconscious Mind Mastery videos, but most importantly, do all the little exercises that we're talking about, because that's what's going to make the difference. I hope you have a wonderful day, a beautiful week. Liz Grace will be here tomorrow. I'll see you back on Wednesday. Sending lots of love and March FunNess.